question, and I primed Davey and Nick here. This will be a fun little question. We'll start off with a question for the chat and you guys, okay? I hate X movie as much as you hate Halloween Ends. All right. So you have to fill in what is the X movie? What is the movie that you hate as much as the guy that hates Halloween Ends Gold Standard, right? Gold Standard hates Halloween Ends more than everybody. Okay. So chat, I need your answer. And we'll start with Davey because Davey said he's got a non-horror answer for that one. But Davey, what do you got? What do you hate more than somebody else hates Halloween Ends?
Yeah, the first movie that comes to mind is Superman Returns. I fucking hate that movie so goddamn much. It actually pisses me off. Like, I hate everything about it. I hate that Bryan Singer left X-Men. I mean, say what you want about him. He's a total friggin' creep, but I really dug, especially X2. The fact that he left X-Men and we got Brett Ratner, not much of a better kind of creep to do the third movie. And then we got this ass Superman movie that is just dreadful. Like, Superman doesn't look right. I think nothing wrong with Brandon Routh's performance. I just don't think he really has the right body type. He's got like this really slender, odd kind of body type. Kevin Spacey is just about the worst Lex Luthor I could ever imagine.
He's Kevin Spacey.
He puts in an awful performance. The plot, like another land grab plot for Lex. Like, so we're reusing Lex and then we're just reusing plots from like the very first Superman movie. Superman flying to Kryptonite Island and not realizing it's made of kryptonite and he just lands on it, like, okay. Like, whereas Superman would literally like crash into the ocean underneath a Kryptonite Island and die. He would drown in the ocean. That would be the end of the movie there. So it's disrespectful to the fans. It's disrespectful to the character. Superman's only got a couple weaknesses: magic, kryptonite, they're very limited. And when you take one of them off the table, you're solidifying and empowering all the people that say this is the most boring, lame ass character ever. And Superman Returns did that. Yeah, the plane scene is kind of exciting and all that stuff, whatever. Superman Returns is a hot, steaming pile of garbage. Oh, I'd rather watch Quest for Peace because at least I could laugh at that one.
Okay, so the way we're going to do this is I'm going to respond to yours and I'm going to tell you if I agree with you or not. And then I'm going to give you my answer, and then I'm going to pass it to Nick, and he's going to tell me if he agrees with my answer, and then he's going to give his answer. Okay, so my answer to you for Superman Returns is I pretty much agree with everything you said about the movie. I think his body type's fine. His body type's the least problem for me with that movie. Sure. Like, he doesn't really fight anybody. But my biggest pet peeve about that movie is Kal Penn. Kal Penn does not have a single line in the entire movie. All he does is make weird facial expressions. Like the scene where they're like beating the shit out of Superman on top of the Kryptonite Island. Just zone in on Kal Penn's face the whole time. All he's doing is like this.
Yeah.
Doing his best, but it's just I heard there's deleted scenes where he actually has lines, but they cut them all out. Poor guy. So I think I agree. It's not my least favorite Superman movie, but it's definitely down there for sure. And so now I'll give you the movie that I hate as much as you hate Halloween Ends. And by the way, Brandon, he hates X as much as somebody hates Halloween. I'm thinking he's talking about that's hot takes. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, you hate X of the Pearl or X trilogy, I guess. That is insanity to me. Like, I need a second to process that because X was my favorite movie of 2022. This is crazy. Oh, my brain's gonna explode. Shit.
It's my least favorite in the trilogy, but there's not even close to a bad movie in that trilogy. I really love Pearl and I really loved Maxine, and I think X is really damn good as well. But if you got to pick one,
I'm searching my heart, Brandon. I can't find it. That's crazy.
But are we sure Brandon's a real person and not an AI that just
he's
searches
a bot.
for the hottest of takes?
Actually, I've seen him in person, so he's definitely real. And you know what? I love him to death. That's what I love about Brandon. His takes are the hottest of hot takes, and you got to have that. He's like it's like in Rob Zombie's Halloween when he said, "Do you know the difference between black and white?" White is one end of the spectrum, and black means there's no color or something like that.
Yeah.
So Brandon
is
the
absence of color.
The absence of color. By the way, I did watch. I don't know. I'm all over the place. I did watch again the 4-hour documentary Michael Lives. I sat and watched that thing all the way through. I think last weekend. My God, what a freaking insane! Like that's an amazing doc. Even if you don't like the movie, that documentary is just freaking amazing. So, anyway, my pick is, and this is a tough one. You know, I'm going to change my answer right now. Right now, I'm going to go with the Black Christmas remake.
God damn it, that's mine. That's
funny, dude. Well, you got to think up another one now. And I was going to say Prom Night remake, but you know what? I think I hate like double hate the Black Christmas remake just a little bit more. And that means I hate it with all of my freaking black heart. I can't stand that movie. And I'm the last guy that'll cry woke. That's not part of my vocabulary. You know, I can always find what makes a bad movie bad. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but it's usually the least of my issues with any movie. Okay. But I will make an exception for Black Christmas because they do kind of favor, I hate using the word, but they do. It's kind of woke. And I just think it's a really bad movie, but that's not even the biggest crime though. The biggest crime of that movie is that it is actually a disgrace to the name of Billy. Billy is not the main killer in the movie, which is insanity to me, because to me, Billy's probably the greatest, most underrated slasher killer of all slashers. You know, he's the guy that he should be mentioned in amongst some of the greats, but yeah, he's just not there. So yeah, man, I can't stand that movie. I feel like they're just pushing on an agenda a little bit too hard in the movie that I don't need in a freaking Black Christmas movie. Yeah, you think? So yeah, and I guess I don't have to ask Nick if he agrees with me. So Nick, do you have a backup movie?
Okay, so
or do you just want to pile on?
I did think of a backup movie, but just to piggyback off of what you said, yeah, dude, it's awful. It's a garbage movie. And here's the thing. I don't give a shit I really don't care about messaging in a movie, whether I agree with like the message or not. I think that an artist has a right, like whatever, like do your thing. You know, especially when you're not trying to disguise it. I think my problem is that the message in that movie literally boils down to man bad. Like
exactly.
That is literally it. And furthermore, the director went as far as to say that, like, well, you know, if you have a problem with that, I didn't make this for you. And it's like, oh, okay, I'll just go fuck myself then. Like, it's weird to make a movie where you're already like sequestering half of your audience off from the other and being like, you're not allowed to watch this. It's like, oh, cool, fuck me then. So I don't know. And it's just on like you want to look at it just more on like the macro. It's just like it's Black Christmas, but it's not at all Black Christmas.
Not at all.
So like it's just like
Like
anyway.
they stole the name.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Jason Blum. Another one that I thought of, and I did a rant about this movie in my car the night it came out, and this was back in the day on YouTube where I posted like once a year, and this was one of my random posts from my cell phone in my car. And I hated it. Jeepers Creepers 3. You know, a lot of people will ask, like, well, what's worse, Jeepers Creepers 3 or Jeepers Creepers Reborn? And some people will say, oh, you know, it's definitely Reborn. The way I look at it is they're both dog shit. I would say, though, Reborn doesn't sell itself as high art. And it's so bad, it's kind of funny. Unintentionally, but it's funny. Whereas Jeepers Creepers 3, you can tell that Salva thinks that he is making the long-awaited return of the Creeper, and it's like, what the fuck is this dog shit? Like, it really pissed me off. I mean, to wait a decade and a half and then get that movie, I was really, really mad, and I still don't own it. I'll never own it because I'll never watch it again. I watched it a second time during COVID, like the beginning of it when everybody was at home, because my ex-wife had never seen it, and I was like, I'm warning you, this is terrible. Like, this is terrible. And we watched it, and I'll never forget, like, after it was over, she was like, I mean, it wasn't that bad. And I was like, that right there, I should have known. Like, I should have known.
That's a massive red flag.
That was it.
So yeah, Jeepers Creepers 3, it's awful.
Well, hello there. You just watched an outrageous clip from the Hit the Bricks podcast. I really hope you enjoyed that clip. If you want to see more clips, you can click here or you can click here. and you can just have yourself a ball. All right. And also follow the Hit the Bricks podcast on Spotify as well. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day.